man, it was, when he was letting them go, DA was sitting beside me saying, that's good, that's good. I mean, Kevin's been like a month-long slump, but I give Kevin credit to Kevin credit. He works hard every day. He's been playing defense. He's been rebounding. He's been moving the basketball. So he's been doing other things to give us a chance to win. And even some of the games that we won that he didn't score, I kept telling him the reason that he was on the floor was because he was playing defense. But it was good to see him. I mean, we needed every point, so.
Were you also able to see the young guy step up that comes in talking about Kobe and it leaves with Russell and Towns and everyone else?
Well, I think people see the talent these two teams have as far as young players. You look at Russell, Julius Randle, he's the low for us, and you saw Zach and Carl and Andrew, and they just got to learn how to play NBA basketball. Guys, they know how to play basketball, but they just got to learn time, score situations, things that you can do in the first half, you don't do in the late in the third and early in the fourth or late in the fourth quarter. So all this is new to a lot of our guys, especially our team guys. I'm trying to recall how many close games that we played in last year, and I look at the scores every night, win or lose, and I see some teams with some veteran teams that are getting hammered. Getting beat by 15, 20 points, and to those guys' credit, they find a way to hang in every night and give themselves a chance. And if you keep giving yourself a chance enough, you're going to eventually learn how to win. That's the only way you're going to learn how to play in those situations. Just keep being in those situations. And Carl hit some big shots. I thought Ricky did some good things down the stretch. I thought Kevin Martin was Kevin Martin, but Tayshaun defense against Nick Young in that fourth quarter when he kind of got it going, just kind of settled him down a little bit and gave us a chance to get back in the game. I think we had fell down to like 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that.
Sam, the Lakers are the worst shooting team in the league coming in. What did you see defensively that kind of allowed them to get off?
Well, I think sometimes, our players are a victim of what they read in newspaper and stats and things. And, you look at those things, but you have to remind them, this is the NBA, and you can't always go by what a guy's shooting. If a guy's taking, I tell them all the time, if a guy's shooting 10 to 15 shots a game and he's shooting a bad percentage, that tells you that, one, that he feels confident that he can make shots, and two, the coach feels confident that he can make shots because, you're not going to let guys keep shooting the ball that shooting 30%. And it only takes 1 or 2 shots to go down for you to get your confidence. And in NBA, once guys get going, it's just hard to stop them. I thought, D'Angelo Russell down the stretch walked us into some threes that we got to do a better job of taking away. And we got to understand in a close game with under 2 minutes to go, and we're up 5. We got to keep it a 2-possession or at least a 3 to tie you. And worst case scenario, you got to give up a 2. You can't give up a 3.
Seems like every team we play hits a great percentage of threes. They kill you with the threes.
Well, said in our defensive principles, we close out to the touch. We're supposed to touch and then square guys up. We don't shade them left or right. We're supposed to have help behind us, and that's something that we talked about in training camp, taking away the 3. And, I thought, there's been some, individuals that's made some threes against us, but, we'll watch the film tomorrow and we'll talk about it. And, these two teams that we playing, they got some guys that can make some threes, so we got to do a better job.
That's why, this might be crazy, but our good friend Bob Knight, how he feels about that 3. He says the 3 doesn't help the team win.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. If you got a bunch of guys who can shoot them, it helps. We just don't have a bunch of guys that can shoot them right now, but we shoot them every day. Our guys who shoot threes, we got a rule, they got to make 125 a day. Make 25 in all 5 spots. So we get them up and we practice them. We just got to keep working at it.
Martin, it looked like it hurt his wrist maybe early in the game. His performance tonight reminded you all of that game he had last year against the Knicks where he had like 37 points with a broken wrist.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but when I saw him, when he dinged his wrist, I didn't look at it because he was making shots. So last thing I wanted to do was ask him, was he okay? So he was going to have to come find me. I was going to do like some of our players do on defense, get lost.
What do you think this do for the home team confidence on
Man, I don't know. You know, we've lost at home, but we haven't been awful. You know, we've had a chance. You know, and I say this, even the Golden State game, we got down, we kept fighting back, we made it respectable. But I don't know, man. It's weird. It seems like when we're on the road by ourselves, it seems like we play with a little bit more focus, a little bit more energy, a little bit more toughness. And maybe at home we're comfortable. I don't know. So we